You spent over 15,000 hours in school. You learned the quadratic formula, the parts of a cell, and the date of some medieval battle. But here's what you never got, a single lesson on how money actually works. Not one class on taxes, debt, investing, or why some people stay broke on six figures while others build wealth on average salaries. That's not an accident, and today we're fixing it. These are the 7 money rules that separate people who are free from people who are stuck. Stay to the end, because Rule 7 is the one almost everybody gets backwards. Rule 1, pay yourself first. Most people's money flows like this: paycheck comes in, bills get paid, fund gets funded, and whatever survives at the end of the month gets saved. Which is usually nothing. Wealthy people run the exact same equation in reverse. The moment the paycheck lands, a fixed percentage moves automatically into investments and savings, before rent, before groceries, before anything. Then they live on the rest. Here's why this works when budgets fail: it removes the decision. Willpower runs out on a tired Tuesday night. Automation never does. Start with just 10% moving automatically the day after payday. You will adjust to what's left faster than you think, because you always do. You cannot spend what you never see. Rule 2, understand the rule of 72, because it changes how you see every dollar. Take the number 72, divide it by your annual return, and that's how many years your money takes to double. At 0.5% in a savings account, your money doubles every 144 years. At 8% in the market, it doubles every 9 years. At 10%, roughly every 7. Now run the math on a 25-year-old with $10,000. Left in savings, it's still basically $10,000 at retirement. Invested at 8%, it doubles about 4.5 times, over $160,000, from money they already had. This is why where you park money matters more than how hard you save it. Every dollar you own is either a seed or a snack. The rule of 72 tells you which one you're holding. Rule 3, win the big 3 and ignore the noise. Financial advice loves to obsess over lattes and avocado toast. Here's the truth: coffee isn't why anyone is broke. 3 categories decide your financial life: housing, transportation, and food. That's usually 60 to 70% of all spending. Get those right and the small stuff barely matters. The benchmarks: keep housing under 1/3 of your take-home pay. Drive a reliable used car instead of financing a new one. The average new car payment is now over $700 a month, which invested instead becomes over $500,000 in 25 years. And cook most of your meals, because restaurant markup is 300%. Win the big 3, and you can buy all the coffee you want. Lose them, and no budgeting app on earth can save you. Rule 4, treat debt like fire, because that's what it is. Fire can heat your house or burn it down, and debt works exactly the same way. A reasonable mortgage on a modest home? That's controlled fire, it shelters you while an asset grows. Credit card debt at 24% interest. That's your house burning. Here's the perspective shift school never gave you: interest works exactly like the rule of 72, but against you. At 24%, your debt doubles roughly every 3 years. The credit card company is running compound interest in reverse, and you're the investment. So the rule is simple: never carry a balance on anything above 8% interest. If you have high-interest debt right now, attacking it is the best guaranteed return available anywhere. Paying off a 24% card is earning 24%, risk-free. No stock, no crypto, no fund reliably beats that. Kill the fire first. Rule 5, build the boring emergency fund. This is the least exciting rule and it protects all the others. 3 to 6 months of essential expenses, in a high-yield savings account, doing absolutely nothing. Not invested, not locked up, just sitting there. Why? Because 40% of Americans can't cover a $400 surprise without borrowing, and that's exactly how credit card debt is born. The transmission dies, the tooth cracks, the job disappears, and suddenly a bad month becomes 5 years of interest payments. Your emergency fund isn't an investment. It's insurance you sell to yourself. It's the wall between your future and life's randomness. Start with a single target, $1,000. Then 1 month of expenses, then 3. Every wealthy person you admire built this wall first, precisely so they'd never be forced to sell their investments, or their time, at the worst possible moment. Rule 6, stop trying to pick winning stocks. Here's the statistic Wall Street would rather you didn't dwell on: over 15-year periods, roughly 90% of professional fund managers fail to beat a simple S&P 500 index fund. These are experts with research teams and supercomputers, and they lose to a fund that just buys everything and does nothing. Why? Fees eat their returns, and nobody can predict the future consistently. The liberating conclusion: you don't need to be smart to invest well. You need to be consistent. Buy a broad, low-cost index fund, automatically, every single month, in good markets and terrifying ones, and then commit the hardest act in finance: leave it alone for decades. Boring investing is winning investing. If it feels exciting, you're probably gambling. Rule 7, and this is the one people get backwards: your income is the engine, not your expenses. Frugality has a floor. You can only cut so much, there are only so many subscriptions to cancel, so many meals to skip. But income has no ceiling. The person who negotiates a $10,000 raise gains more than a year of extreme couponing, and that raise compounds into every future raise, bonus, and job offer for the rest of their career. Studies estimate that people who never negotiate salary leave over $1 million on the table across a working life. One 5-minute conversation. So learn skills that pay, ask for the number you're worth, and treat growing your income with the same seriousness as cutting your spending. Defense keeps you alive. Offense makes you wealthy. So there they are: pay yourself first, respect the rule of 72, win the big 3, treat debt like fire, build the boring wall, buy the whole market, and grow the engine. 7 rules, 0 of them taught in school. Here's the thing though, knowing them changes nothing. Doing one of them today changes everything. So pick the one that stung the most while you listened, that's usually the one you need, and take the first small step before tonight. Your future self is either going to thank you or wonder what you were waiting for. If this was worth your 10 minutes, subscribe, because every week we break down the money rules they never taught you. See you in the next one.